All right, so my Wi-Fi is a problem because it's saying the internet now. It says reconnected. Am I live?
Okay.
It says connected to chat.
Let me check it.
This is interesting. I can see the network keeps playing up and down, so it's a network issue then.
The Wi-Fi issue, you mean? Your Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Yeah. Because honestly, the easiest thing I could remember, I'm gonna try going live on my laptop.
Oh, you're live now. You're live now.
Am I? Okay, I can
Yes,
see it.
You're live.
Yay! Thank you. Hello, guys. Let me know if you can see me. I can see myself on my laptop. 21 minutes later, I checked at the beginning and there was a lot of you. Thank you so much. Let's just, this is a live chat, right? We're all in our room, so we're about to be honest here. Let's just give a shout out to Idiva TV because she came to the rescue. I had no clue what was going on. It was not working, but we're here now. So if you can see me, please say hello in the comment section. I'm just going to set myself up now and we are about to have this conversation. This conversation has been doing all your minds, Jim. Oh yeah, we're about to have it. We are about to have it. We're about to talk about traditional wife versus feminine housewife. Okay, I need to stop hearing myself, but I need to see myself so I can see me. So hello guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry we had a bit of a glitch, but I'm back now. I am back. So let's gather back. Tell your friends. Do me a favor, go on Instagram, tag me, share it on your Instagram live. Sorry, not Instagram live. Share it on your Instagram story and share it on your WhatsApp story. And yeah, let's come back. Now let's start the conversation. I am going to start by introducing myself. You know what we do when we come on the Vymart? We actually do introduce ourselves. So why don't we make a start? So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vymart. How are you doing? Woo! I am as real as it gets, whether live or recorded and edited. It is me. Like the intro is me. So we're live now. So let's jump right into the conversation. We are going to be talking about I'm trying to find another for it. Okay, hold on. So we're going to be talking about my video. So for all of you that have watched it, thank you for watching it. For all of you that haven't seen it, you would hear my version you hear my version because we'll refer to the video today. But what we really want to talk about is I want to put an end to this women shaming women. Does anybody understand this problem? Because I feel personally attacked, whether on the traditional wife side or on the working wife side. I just think it's unnecessary. Like, why are we shading each other? But before we jump right into it, I'm going to start reacting to all of your comments. So that's what we're doing in this video. And then as I'm reacting, we're going to be having a conversation. So please tag me. Thank you so much, Daily Ideva TV, for tagging me. Tell your friends that we are back live, because when I checked at 8 o'clock, there was 22 of you at the gate. Thank you. Thank you, guys. If you're just joining and you have not subscribed, click the red button. Come on. All this sweating I've done for 21 minutes. But I'm glad we're here. Give it a thumbs up. Watch more videos. Subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Now let's jump right into the video. And as I'm watching the video, I'm going to be reacting to your comments. It's not my comment, though. It's all of your comments. And I'm going to be reading some of the comments through. And I would also be telling you what I think about some of the comments that we're getting. Because I just feel like, come on. Vivian, okay. This is the part that you guys never see when I edit my videos. Sometimes I edit my videos and I'm like, Vivian, calm
you are
down.
not
Nobody is fighting with you. So I'm really sorry if you see the real hyper Vivian today. I hope tomorrow you will come back to my channel. So I did this video as a reaction to Alina from Darling Academy, who talked about the role of the feminist, the traditional wife, and all of that fancy stuff. She does have a YouTube channel, and yet she has cursed people that are working. Is YouTube not a job? Please, 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 for anybody that is a YouTuber on here, Adeba TV, tell me, is YouTube not almost a full-time job? I know people that have left their 9-to-5 job to do full-time job, yet this woman has YouTube channel. I think she's even written a book. Yes, I brought her book here so we can have a conversation. She's written a book, and yes, she says she's a traditional wife. She's not doing 9-to-5, and the rest of us are inherently selfish. Like, auntie, why are you like this? So I saw the video. It was recommended by one of you, and then I went to watch it, and I was so angry. Like, I was so angry. It's unbelievable. But I thought I'll channel my anger positively. So I brought the anger here. So I did a video. I'm just gonna hold on. So I did a video, and I got you guys to react to the video so that I can I told you guys to react to the video so that I can hear your opinions. And you people, you people were not nice. Like, your opinions were really bad. Like, your opinions, it felt like if Darling Academy Alina was here, you people would just fight the life out of her. So I thought, and a lot of you requested for part 2. So I didn't do this off the back of my own decision to want to do a part 2. A lot of you requested for part 2. And so I am giving you the part 2 that you have asked for today. So let's jump into the first comments. Voice of Ruby is saying, traditional wife of 1950s. Ha ha. Okay, let's leave it there. Marvin Spicy Empire said, she said, at least I turned out well. So that was my comment. I said, my mother is a working wife, but at least I turned out well. What's all this? Okay. She said, I believe everyone has their life to live. As far as you don't oppose it on others or use it as a shade, then I'm good. I'm definitely going to be a working wife when I get married, period. Okay. Why, my first question, and I want to know your opinion. Why do women, I know human beings do it, but let's narrow it down. We're talking about women here. Why do women feel the need to oppose their opinion on somebody else? And I know that somebody might just join this chat now and say, Vivian, you're opposing your own opinion. Go and watch part 1. If you have watched part 1, you know that I am not opposing my opinion. I said in part 1, and I will repeat for the record, if you are a traditional wife, if you are a working feminist wife, no wahala. As long as you have made peace with it, and you are not going to resent anybody. That includes yourself, your family, and the husband and children that you left working or being creative or using your gift for. And perhaps your gift is being a traditional wife. Okay, do not, I repeat, do not make everybody else who's not a traditional wife have to regret their life. Now let's continue in the comments. Let us continue in the comment section. Rukewa Omowa said, your face when you were listening there, feminism is all about choices. If a woman wants to stay at home and be a mom, that's fine. If she wants to work, that's also fine. None of these women are less for the choices they make. This is, she put it even better than I will ever put it, even if I went to study feminism. But make sure that what you actually want, make sure that it is what you actually want and not what society tells you. This is the part where if I was editing this video, I would just add one of those sounds that goes like she scattered it there, because a lot of the times I have spoken to people, I have listened to people. As you know, I'm a coach. Before I even trained to become a coach, I am introspective, which means everything I say, everything I do, in most cases, I take a step back and I review and I take the lessons and I move on. So when I listen to people talk, it also means that I take what they've told me with context, without context, around context, and I reflect on it and I watch. Sometimes, some people, their desire to be traditional wife is circumstantial. And that's what Rukewe is saying here. Now, Winifred Carl said, in life, it's all about choices. One name, do what works for you. Like, sister, do what works for you and don't make everybody else feel bad. Metro Gypsy said, I really run away from feminism discussion because so many people don't even know what it means, and we will look forward to feminism. I agree with this one. I totally agree that so many people do not have a clue what feminism means. Even me, I had to Google it again today. So hold up, let's go into Google and let's get the Google definition of feminism. So what is feminism? I feel like all of you are just sitting in my living room here. So let me know in the comment section if you are subscribed and you've given this video a thumbs up. Please drop it. Just say, I have subscribed and I have given this video a thumbs up. So feminism is a noun. It means the advocacy of women's rights on the grounds of equality of the sexes. Okay? So let me touch on feminism a little for a hot minute. And I'll tell you why I want to touch on it. A lot of people have said that women talking about feminism have actually taken it to the extreme. And sometimes I agree with those comments. Now, when we talk about feminism, remember I'm talking in the context of a working wife, which could fall under the context of feminism. Although I feel like even a traditional wife is also a feminist or could also be a feminist. It's all about having a seat at a table, having a voice, being able to bring your points across, being able to contribute, being allowed in the society to contribute. To me, feminism is not trumping men. No. Don't even come and watch this, take this out of context and say, Vymart said feminism. It's not trumping men. I have no business wanting to be a man. I have no business and no plans or no desire whatsoever to want to do the things that men are naturally born or naturally gravitate towards doing. Everybody stay in their lane. All I'm asking for is a voice, a common platform, similar opportunities, and where that doesn't exist, let's give each other a leg up. That's all I'm asking for. So when you say feminism, I'm talking about in the context of whether you're a working or traditional woman and whether you have a voice, not trumping men or suddenly becoming a man or suddenly deciding that men are not needed. No, sorry, I have brothers. Please, my brothers are needed. So let's just keep it simple. My brothers are very much needed. So I have brothers and feminism is a thing. Metro Gypsy, hey girl, she said exactly. That was your comment. When I read it this afternoon, I was like, of course, but I thought it was sensible that we go to the definition because I'm not about to tell you tomorrow men don't matter. If I hear that men don't matter, if I hear it, the men in my life, they know that they matter. They know I will never swap them. In fact, they know I will not do without them. I do not plan to do without them. They are important in my life. I am important in their life. And everybody just has a role to play. Shikena, let me bring my Hausa self. I make it sound like I'm partly Hausa. Let's just continue this conversation before some of you think I'm from 10 million places in Nigeria. So back to the comments. Thank you, Metro Gypsy, for confirming what your comments earlier on. Voice of Ruby said, women and throwing shades at each other. Oh boy, even me, self, I'm tired. On behalf of all the women, me, self, I am tired of this shade. But we'll come back to it. Fola Kongi said, I was enjoying it. At last, it had to end. It was too short, but great content. Well done. Thank you, Fola. And I think this was where somebody else picked up it was too short. And this is how we decided to have a part 2. So, Somi O says, I run a successful business and still run my home. And then Superboss Lady 2011 said, this subject has multiple dimensions. It was too short. Therefore, Vymart, we request for a part 2. We're here. Sugar Boss Lady, are you here? Because we are here. So if you are still watching, give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Let me know that you have given this video a thumbs up. And if you are just very kind, tell your friend, tell your girlfriends, let's gather here and let's discuss this. Casey Dana said, thank you very much. Some of them are low-key frustrated. They really don't know how to pick up their lives and move on. They hide under the umbrella and they hide under the umbrella of I want to take care of my family. But in essence, if they actually find someone who has their time and dedicates time to coach them, they will go for it. Does anybody agree that this hiding under an umbrella is a thing? Because I totally agree. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I have listened to some women talk. See, there's an adage in Nigeria. If you're Nigerian here, just type in the comment section that you are Nigerian. I know a few of you are Nigerian, but I want to let you confirm yourself in the comment section. In case you have chosen another nationality, I won't judge you. But if you're Nigerian here, put in the comment that you are Nigerian. There's a proverb in Nigeria that says, person will not get money. They say gooder, they bitter. I'll say that in British English. If you ain't got money, sorry, that's American English. Vivian, was that British now? If you don't have money, you will say Gouda beer is bitter. Let me translate in American. If you ain't got money, then Gouda must be better. That was good. That was good. So, when Casey Dana said this, and I read it, and I was like, so true. So true. Umbrella hiding type of people, and those are the ones that shout the loudest in the streets. They scream their loudest, and they're like, oh, why are you doing this? Oh, hello, you're over 30, and oh, where's your family? Because all I do is my family. And I'm like, okay, it's good for you, auntie. Next, please, like, continue. We all have families. I did not fall from heaven. I have a family, and I will have a family, and I come from family. So I don't understand. And then they hide under that umbrella. And then sometimes I've been privileged to actually speak to some of these people, like tete a tete. You know I'm a coach now. I always have listening ears. And then they start to throw it out. And I'm like, okay, sister, do you need help? Because if you're watching this and you need help, please ask for help. In fact, if you email vymart19@gmail.com, I may consider you for a coaching session. If you're part of these people hiding under the umbrella, or maybe as a result, hey, Sugar Boss Lady, welcome, 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 welcome. So if you are hiding under the umbrella, I just said it, I didn't think about it. This is why I don't like YouTube Live, because you will just say things and you will just promise things. Okay. I will consider giving you a coaching session to help you find your it, so that umbrella hiding can live your life for good. Because you know what I don't like? I'm all about quality of life. Like, I want to live life like I've only got today. And I want to look back when I'm 75 and say, boy, I rocked my life. That's what I want to do. And that is my desire for everybody. And I have not met one person who does not want to enjoy every day of their life. So in case you are hiding under the umbrella of, I want to look after my family, meanwhile there's problem. Maybe it's visa, maybe it's confidence, maybe it's no skill, whatever. I promise you, I broke through. You can. So send me an email at vymart19. What's my email again? vymart19@gmail.com, and I will consider you. Metro GT said, at the same time, some people that work 9 to 5 don't make as much money as some creative stay-at-home moms. Oh my God. Like, Metro Gypsy, say that loud. Say it louder for those at the back. 9 to 5. That was before Corona now. Is 9 to 5 a big deal anymore? These days, people's jobs are going left, right, and center. These days, this is where, these are the days where if you never believed in your talent, or you did not realize your gifts, maybe you need to talk to me about coaching so I can coach you to find your gift, because 9 to 5 is not existing anymore. Like, jobs are flying left, right, and center. Miss Rona came 2020 and collected jobs and just went. And now what is going to sustain you is your gift. So when we talk about some creative stay-at-home moms, oh boy, they are making money. In fact, the kind of money they are making, they are sleeping, they are making money. They are sneezing, they are making money. They are smiling, they are making money. In fact, my prayer is that I'm one of those ones. I will not call myself traditional wife, but I will be sitting in my house and all my creativity will just be fetching me money. After all, the Bible says your gift will make room for you. So why not? So in case you're a stay-at-home mom and you are kind of worried about whether you want to do 9 to 5, I've got good news for you. Newsflash, 9 to 5 does not exist anymore. So let's have a conversation, because you don't have to do a 9 to 5 job. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're watching. Now let's go back into the comments. So so hold on. Casey Dana said, at the end of the day, everyone should genuinely ask themselves what makes them happy and answer the question truthfully and stick with it. This one, if I was editing this video, I would have put another car crash. Let me tell you how I answer questions. Thank you so much, Sugar Boss Lady. Give the video as well a thumbs up. Like, give all the likes. Tell your friends, tell your girlfriends. Let's keep this conversation going. So, how I tell myself the truth. So, there are some things, it's so hard to accept. I know. Some truths. In fact, there was some truth. I had a coaching session a couple of days ago for myself, and some awareness came through. I had to first go for a walk for 2 hours. It was too much. I was like, somebody fan me. Now, the awareness came through, and I was happy I got the awareness. It was overwhelming to accept. But how I tell myself the truth, you know, when I go into the shower by myself, naked the way God brought me from heaven, that truth, that's when I ask myself certain questions. Like this question Casey Dana said. When you are by yourself, the way you came down from heaven, for those of you that believe that God created us, the way you were born as a child, because I believe everybody was born as a child, naked, unashamed, with nothing to cover, nothing to hide, no facade, no lipstick, no makeup. When you are in that mode in the shower, what answer would you give? If the answer is, actually, if somebody can help me with a leg up, actually, if I had the visa, actually, if my accent was not a problem, actually, if I even know which job I really want to do, actually, if this man in this house will allow me to work, actually, whatever your actually is, if there's any of those actually, like I said, tell yourself the truth. Find what would work for you, and then don't hide under the umbrella. Back in the comment section. So, Ideva TV said the video was too short. So, me said, do people still marry traditional wives? Let me start. I have brothers. I can use my brothers. In fact, they will not be angry that I use them. My brothers. Yes. My mother's children. My brothers ain't gonna marry no traditional wife. Forget it. Ain't gonna happen. Like, it's not gonna work. Because the home they grew up, their mother was a working wife. So, how can they explain? How can they live with? How can they? I don't understand. Like, they will not set out to marry traditional wives. That's the house. That's where I was brought up. We were brought up to bring something to the table. We were brought up to contribute to the society. We were brought up to have our purpose and drive our purpose. Nothing says you have to be super wealthy. All we're asking is contribute. And if your contribution is by staying at home, continue. But please don't judge the other people. Now, Memko said, Viv, I love the angle you brought to this discussion, where you shifted it away from societal norms and really asked the question, will you resent anyone if you choose this path? This is such an important question, and I think the whole world needs to hear that before women jump into being something that they are not. How many women? How many? I know, imposter syndrome, oh my God. It's in my DNA, but I'm walking it through so that it does not stop me. So that even when I feel the pit in my stomach every day, I want to do something, I will still do it. So that even like this YouTube live that we were going to start, it did not start until 21 minutes late. Part of me was like, just abort it, like just don't do it. But I called out for help, and we're here today. I'm sorry for those that joined earlier on, and I'm really sorry that we couldn't start at the time. But for you that are here, I am having to do what I want to do. Did you think I didn't want to stop? I did want to stop. There's always that imposter syndrome. I don't know if it happens to men as much as it happens to women, because I'm a woman. We will need a man. And we have a male perspective on this matter. So I'm coming there. Now, Sugar Boss Lady said, some people like to be traditional wives. I'm with you. If you love to be a traditional wife, sister, go for it. Like, enjoy it. Because that may be your purpose. That may be what gives you fulfillment. Enjoy it as long as you know that there's no umbrella or shadow you're hiding behind. And as long as you know that you're not going to resent the people and tell them, I sacrifice. You know those mothers that say, after all I did for you, did I beg you to bring me to this world? For instance, let's make an assumption that it took you a while to fall pregnant. All that time you were praying to God, God give me a child, God give me a child. The child now comes, you're not telling the child, after all, did they beg you? After all you've done for who? Did they beg you? It's a privilege to have that child. Did they beg you to have the child? So please, don't get me started. Okay, let me drink water. I think I'm getting angry. This is why YouTube life is not advisable for hyper people like us. Now, so Memko said, this reminds me of when Meryl Streep made a speech about after winning an award and said all her mom did was raise children and put her dreams behind her or something like that. And I was like, no, this is the time to thank her for her sacrifice instead of shading her or making her choices. No, I'll repeat that. This is the time to thank her for her sacrifice instead of shading her or making her seem low for a choice she had to make. Oh my goodness. This is so true. So if you watch my video, you would have seen where I got a bit upset even for more because Alina of Darling Academy threw shade at her mother. She said her mother prioritized working and her mother was a single mother and her mother did it as if it was a chore to have them. And I was like, Auntie, does anybody in this world set up to become a single mother? I've never heard it in my life. Maybe there are. And if there are, very good. But I think majority of the women don't set up to be single mothers. Life just happens. And then you throw the shade at your mother that you watched the way she worked and did not prioritize her home. Therefore, additionally, however, moreover, let me use all the English we used to use when we wrote letters back in secondary school. In conclusion, in addition, furthermore, after all, you are not going to be you're not going to be a working wife. Please don't throw shade on your mother. Like, I can't fault my mother for anything she's done. I mean, as a teenager and even until a few years ago, I used to throw shade at my mother in my mind and go, she could have done this different. As I grew older, I'm like, Vivian, you are going to be a mother someday soon. And when you are a mother, you're not going to be perfect. I'm waiting for you, for your children to judge you. And they will. I'm not going to be the perfect mom. I'm not going to be from their generation. So I'm going to be old school. And that's okay. Please, if your mother was a stay-at-home mom or a working mom, it was her choice. It was the best she knew. It was the resources made available to her. Auntie, please don't throw shade on your mother. Especially if you plan to have children, because you know what? All the shade you throw, they are waiting for you at the back of this chair. The equivalent of your chair here. They are waiting for you. And when they come, they'll come in double portion. Have you heard those mothers that say, this child is starting to behave like me? Or, sometimes I'm acting like my mother. Because it's the same gene, my darling. So let's continue. So Memko says, so like I said, the shaming isn't cool or necessary, but from my experience, it happens on both sides. So this needs to end. That's why we're doing this video. We want to end this shade. Like, thank you for the hashtag Superboss Lady. No mommy shading. Honestly. When I hear stories from my mommy friends that go, when they go and do school drop-ups, come and see iron. The ones that are using range, the ones that are trekking, the ones that are using bus. Why? Like, who cares? Did you drop your shine in school? Yes. Can you keep it moving, please? Because you don't know whether that mother that is trekking is potentially going to be the mother of the president. Barack Obama's mother was not dropping him off in, in Bentley every day. But him versus his classmates, who do we know? I don't know his classmates. I don't even want to know, but I know him. So in case you're part of those women that looked at other mothers, or maybe you are in the shops and you just see a mother struggling and you give her the side eye. Help her. If you see a child screaming and there's anything you can do, help. Even if it's just walk by a lady, a fellow woman, and just say, well done, girl. You're doing the best that you can. Do you know how much that will make her feel? When you are a strange woman. So I made it my life's mission when we were still able to travel to work, that every girl that I see and I like what she's wearing, or I just, for whatever reason, like her shoes, whatever, I will compliment her. Because I see a lot of girls, they like what you're wearing, no? They will just eye you up and down. The same thing with mothers. They will just eye you and gossip your child and tell you, oh, your child should have done this. Please, next time you see what you admire in another mother, if you're a mother here, or even you're a girl, just speak it out. Nobody's gonna die. Nobody's gonna kill you. Compliment is free and everybody needs it, even you. Imagine a random person just walks up to you and say, oh my God, your dress is so beautiful. You look so fly. How will you feel? How will you feel? Tell me in the comment section. If you will feel bad, say I will feel bad. If you will feel good, say I will feel good. Because how you will feel is probably how somebody else will feel. And who knows? Maybe her mortgage, her house is just being repossessed. Maybe her rent, landlord has just kicked her out. Maybe she just failed an exam. Maybe she's just been kicked out of a job. Maybe she's having a terrible day. And that word that you said just lifted her up. So guys, let me know how you will feel. Somebody paid you a random compliment. Somebody you didn't know. Or maybe even somebody you've been, oh my God, Adeva TV said you will feel great. Thank you. So everybody else that's watching me, all of you will feel terrible. Okay, unless you tell me in the comment section. And as you're typing in the comment, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're still not subscribed, please subscribe and tell me how you feel if somebody gives you a random comment. Now let's continue. Victoria said, well done, thanks for sharing. Proud to be a working wife, and I agree there has to be a balance, of course. With so much uncertainty in the economy, the wife's income is often the main income in the home or gives extra for holidays. I totally agree. Therefore, we need part 2, as in the Nigerian community, I feel there's even more stigma. Drops, how do they call it? Drops mic, bagada. Oh my lordy. I think the stigma is a bit confusing because the African community, now this is my perspective, so don't take it as gospel, it's my perspective. Hey, Nee, welcome. Oh yeah, Nee is saying, I've been both sides and it's not easy at all. Please tell us your experience. Tell us. Share your experience of being a traditional wife and a working wife, and tell us the good and the bad. As much as you can type, please tell us in the comment section, because thank you so much for saying that, and we need to hear your perspective. So the stigma bit, it starts from mothers who are working wives shading children of mothers who are traditional wives. I'm not even, yeah, let's just move it. Like we said, no more mommy shading. No more, as in, if the generations before us, Adela is saying, please tell us. Okay, I will. If the generations before us were shading people and we now know better, are we going to continue that stigma? I think it's nonsense. Because you do not know why the person is not working. And you do not know why the person is working. So whatever side you are and you're throwing shade. Let me tell you something. When next you throw shade, think about this thing. Think about which part of your insecurity is flaring up. I tell you that for a fact, and I tell you for free because it happens to me, and I've heard a few women say it happens to them. Whenever we are tearing somebody else down, tendencies are your insecurities are flaring up. The same way there's a proverb in Nigerian language that says when one finger is pointing at somebody, the remaining 3, if not 4, are pointing back at you. There is something about that person that strikes a nerve to you, and that's why you're throwing shade. And that's what happens in our mother's generation. Should we continue? I don't think we should. Come on, especially for those of us that live in the abroad. Have you come this far to build a life for yourself, and you are still carrying what you learned? What you learned from where you were coming from. I used to say to my friends, I could not have lived Lagos to be living in Lagos. Like, I did not leave Nigeria because they were chasing me. Nobody chased me. I carried my leg. I didn't even enter a trailer to come. I flew British Airways to come. But the goal of it, whether it's in the UK or any other part of the world, is to learn something and to improve. So why would I still be acting as if I'm in Lagos? That's not to say that Lagos is a bad place. It's just an example. It's a metaphor, guys. Don't come for me. So I did not leave Lagos to come and live in Lagos. I did not leave Nigeria to come and live in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a bad place. The metaphor is the things that I probably were not happy with previously. I'm not going to keep doing them if I know better. I've grown older. I've had more birthdays. I've been exposed to a totally different culture, totally different group of people from different parts of the world. And I've been able to learn. And I know that the shade is not necessary. So let's continue. So Nee, we're still waiting for your perspective on being on both sides. Caroline's Republic says, preach, sis. Yeah, I'm taking you to church. Martha says, well, she tried well. Although what she's saying is true, we have to be there for our family because they are first ministry. Not everyone has a rich husband who can foot all the bills and then some. So if a mother is working, she should not feel guilty about it. Leaving the children and going to work is not easy in the heart. It's constant because your heart is constantly on them. But in the case where one partner's pay isn't enough, wives need to support. What else do you want to hear from me? In this current economy, how many people are married? If you're married to a rich husband, please type in the comment section. I don't mean fit rich. I mean a husband that drives Bentley to Tesco, to the grocery. Your grocery shopping is Bentley. And then when you go on a date with your husband, it's a helicopter. Please, that's what I class as rich. I don't class 6 figures as rich. I'm really sorry. You're just about getting by like the rest of us. So please, if your husband in your home, you are rich, and when you want to go to grocery shop, not Tesco, let's just say Waitrose or Selfridges for grocery shopping, you drive a Bentley, please leave a comment. If when you go on a date with your husband or with your family or with your friends, you take a helicopter, please leave a comment. Because I want to know how many people really have rich husbands. Please. And I'm not talking about 6 figures or just over 6 figures, because that's not rich. I'm really sorry. In this economy, hey, London is expensive. 6 figures ain't gonna make you rich, mate. So, Martha's comment, so IW TV Dele said, I like what you said, as long as you're not resentful to other women pursuing their careers, and then good for her. Now, there is a comment I am looking for. That comment, was a comment of life. Nancy Strickland said, if they were opposing views, sometimes people see it as having personal criticism, and they take it as you not liking them, and they become hurt and lash out back at you. I totally agree. She said I couldn't agree with you more, Nancy, because at first I thought the lady was talking to me straight on, and then I want to link this to the other comments which I said earlier on about when you criticize somebody else. Tendencies are that your insecurities are flaring up. So next time, let me tell you how I check myself. I'm not saying I'm the perfect human being. No, I'm just introspective. I'm just learning life. I just want to be better. I just want to enjoy life. I'm kind of the person who, if I know one thing is blocking me from enjoying life to the full, I spend a year working on it so that I can be better. So when I catch myself always criticizing, let me tell you, they say every girl likes a good gossip, right? There's unhealthy gossip. That one, if they gave you the knife, if they convert that gossip to a knife, you will kill somebody. And there is the chit chat. When I start to spend time bringing other people down, I go back and I ask myself, Vivian, what's going on? Like, are you feeling too fat? What is going on in you that you are projecting? Because a lot of the times we're actually projecting what's going on in us. Now, there's a comment that I saw that is from It was from a guy, or there was a few comments from a guy that I really wanted to talk about. And the comment seems to be disappearing. So hold up one moment. Hold on there. Hold on, we're going to find the comment, because he gave a male perspective to all of this craziness, and I was so pleased that there was a male perspective. If I can find it. Hold on. Where are my comments are hiding? Who have I offended that my comments are hiding? I'm going to find the comments. But guys, so how is this going for you so far? Is there any points that we have missed? Because I want us to cover this topic. I want us to put this topic to bed. I just want us to be done with having this conversation, because you know what? It's okay to be a working wife. It's okay to be a traditional wife. What is not okay is the women shading the other people. And what is not okay is for you to continue to lack self-awareness without realizing that actually your insecurities might be playing out. So Sugar Boss Lady said, the shades are based on different perspective. Women who have husbands support the family. Throw shade on women who don't have that support. can also be the other way around. Ah, I totally agree. Can we not? Hey! Oh my Lord. That women who have husbands that support the family, and those, oh my God, Jojo, you're late. Oh, but you've watched part 1, so just catch up. Try and catch up. Give this video a thumbs up. I know you're subscribed, so let's continue the conversation. Sugar Boss Lady has just brought a very useful point here. How long more do we have? Okay, we've done 45 minutes. So in the next 15 minutes, we'll round up this live because we don't want it to be longer than an hour. And we're going to do this again, but this time, hopefully the internet will be great. So the comment is, the shades are based on different perspective. Women whose husbands support the family throw shade on women who don't have that support, and it can be the other way around. I agree. I totally agree. Have you ever heard, oh, my dad taught me something as a kid. My father of blessed memory. May you continue to live in heaven. That guy was full of wisdom. Do you know what he said to me? As a very young child, I can't remember why he said it. It was such a random conversation because my father and I never had the opportunity to talk about relationship. Real what? As who? Don't worry, my father is not that nice. But we're having a conversation and he said to me one day, he said, anybody, especially women, I think I was coming up to being a teenager. He said, anybody, especially women, that when you say that, oh, this is what we do in my home or in my house, and before they let you finish talking, they go, oh no, I can't take that. They are taking 10 times more. Yes. So when I realized that that was the case, anytime somebody just said, oh no, my husband can't do that, I'm like, forget, your husband is doing 10 million of that. Like, see, your husband is doing it times 10. Or when women don't have husbands who can support the family and they can actually support the family, why is that a problem? Why is that a problem? When you have a husband who supports the family and your friend's husband does not support his family, why is she so suddenly a fool? Why do you suddenly class her as somebody who does not know her place? Somebody who is being used? Somebody who is being abused? Now, it's a different kettle of fish if you believe that she's being used and you have evidence. I mean, I'm not in your friendship, so I don't know. But to Sugar Boss Lady 2011's point, saying that women whose husbands support the family, I totally feel that, see, if your husband supports the family, good for you. If your husband does not support the family, but your family is not hungry, it's nobody's problem. Like, you are good. For me, when I think about the family context, I don't think I care where the money comes from. As far as the home is run, that's my belief. I don't care if the money is from the child, from the neighbor. No, not the neighbor. No, I'm joking. I take that back. If the money is from the child, if the money is from the husband, if the money is from heaven, if the money was dropped in front of the door, I don't care. As long as there's money to run the family, who cares? Like, okay, how much do we need to run the family? This is how much. This is what it comes to. And if anybody can contribute, they contribute. If they can't, and this is a conversation. I think this is to Metro Gypsy's point earlier on. This is a conversation for your particular home. See, there's no rule book to running a marriage. There's no rule book to running a partnership. There's no rule book to running a home. So please, don't sit down expecting me to give you an opinion and tell you it's gospel. I'll be totally wrong. Like, totally wrong, because girl, you need to find what works for you. If you don't find what works for you, you'll be running the Federal Republic of Marriages, and it's only you that will be suffering it. Only you will be suffering it. Only you. Because my mother used to say that this Maggie she used to cook soup in her own home. If she gives it to her best friend or even her blood sister to cook the same soup in their own home, it might not taste nice. It might actually become better. Because the ingredients for every home is different. Like, live and let live, people. Like, it's okay. Don't throw shade if your husband is supporting and somebody else's husband is not supporting, and vice versa. Especially the ones that are bitter. It might just be that your husband is supporting and he puts you down, or you are feeling insecure that you can't contribute. That happens as well. Check yourself. Check yourself if that's why you're feeling better. Or your husband is not supporting and you have not had the conversation, or there's no way for him to support, and you are just carrying the whole load and you are angry and you are bitter. Please, if you are any of this, check yourself. Don't go and be throwing shade to everybody. Please. Now let's read the comments. So Sugar Boss Lady said, I can take that is the yeah, I totally agree. I can't take that. It's the foundation of shading. My father taught me that as a teenager, and that thing stopped. Do you know, I can still remember we were driving in his Mercedes and I was sat in front, and I think somebody must have said something to that effect. A conversation must have happened, and then he just came up and said, when the person left, I think he turned to me and said, my daughter. That's how my father used to sound. I love my dad to bits. I think the last time I talked about my father, oh my God, this is spooky. The last time I talked about my father on a YouTube channel, I was wearing this outfit. And that was the video I led my father to Christ. Oh my God, I think I'm going to cry. I think I'm going to cry. Okay, if I cry, you guys just take it. This is just, I love that man. Like, he's, yeah. I love my mother, but my father is my first love. This is why I don't do live videos, because I get emotional sometimes and it's okay. So my father turned to me and said, you see that conversation that happened there? Anytime somebody, especially women, tells you, no, I can't take that, they are taking it 210%. And from that day, I started to watch when people tell me, no, you can't do that to me. Especially women that say, domestic violence, how dare you? When you go to their house, they are pounding them. Every day they're telling you how they fell off the chair. Really? Which chair did you follow? Sister, when did you become blind? Please don't annoy me. Okay, we're still on the women no shading. Osasu said true. Yeah, thank you for that. Sugar Boss Lady said, I don't understand how women sit back and suffer because a man is supposed to provide. Hansi, you need help. I totally agree. Like, what? If your hands are not broken and you have papers, let's just assume that you live in the abroad. You have papers, you can work. You have a skill or two, and you can support your family. And you are sitting down, you're telling yourself, hey, because they said the man is supposed to provide. You don't go out and find money and bring for your family. You will starve. Yes, you'll be going to, what do they call it, food bank, and I have no empathy for you. I have no empathy for you. Why don't I have empathy for you? Because you're letting what people said before in my great-grandmother's days to hold you back. Why did you leave Lagos to live in Lagos? That's my question. Why are you holding yourself back? I totally agree. With Sugar Boss Lady. You need help. Like, you totally need help. You so need help. You can work. You have everything within you, but because you were taught that the man is the provider. Okay, what if he was the provider and then one day he became a vegetable? What will you do? Idema TV said, don't cry, may his soul rest in peace. Oh, thank you. Georgia said, oh, I'm a daddy's girl too. May your daddy's soul rest in peace. Thank you so much. Thank you. It just occurred to me that I was wearing this outfit when I shot the video of how I led into Jesus and then he died 3 months after. So wearing this same outfit that I just picked up randomly today was a bit spooky in a good way. So now we're going to try and bring a conclusion to this Mara, because I cannot find the male perspective I wanted to share, but I'm sure if you look in the comment section you will find it, because I found it quite fascinating. And I think what the guy was saying, I can't remember his name now, pardon me if you're watching or if you ever get to watch this video. What he was saying was this whole feminism movement is is the word emasculating? Please correct me in the comment section. Please help a sister out with English. Emasculating men, so it's removing men from their place in the society. And he's saying that's the reason why you have a flood of single women and men. And now he talked to me about a movement, which I actually went to Google. And he said men have now decided they're going to take a step back, or some men have now totally become, well, they're not given the opportunity to be responsible, so they're just irresponsible. What's the point when women think they're feminists? And I totally agree with him. That's why I started at the beginning. I am not a feminist saying there's no place for a man. Please. Our brothers, there is place for them in my life. I have men in my life and there will continue to be place for them. And I totally agree, but I wanted to read it to us, and for some reason today it has disappeared. But anyway, I think we're going to wrap up this video. So guys, I want to hear your final thoughts in the comment section, and I just want to comment on your final thoughts. Do you think that we have put this topic to bed? Because if you dare ask for a part 3, the way I will elbow you from this place, eh? Emasculation. Thank you, Nadia. Gold Coast Beauty. Thank you very much. Thank you. Because here you emasculate the men, as in we've become so. Honestly, so let me. Whilst you're telling me your final thoughts, let me say this. I was having a conversation recently with a girl who was talking about, and I watch a lot of feminine. I cannot speak. Feminine videos, femininity, things about femininity. I'm going to show you the words so that you know what I'm talking about. This is one of Alina's book, by the way. Things about femininity. Yeah. Things that make you more female. Because I started off as a tomboy, tom girl. But as I'm a girl at heart, and I like heels, I like girly things at the same time. I like to play football with guys and all of that stuff. But I know, to an extent, I'm still learning, but I know the place of a man in my life, and I know the place of men in my life, and I know I will always need them. And this person and I were having a conversation about how women become unconsciously emasculating men. Miss D said, I don't agree with them. What you defined is not feminism. Okay. What did the man define then? Because anytime I say feminism, people just go, hey, women emasculators. But me, I think feminism is giving everybody opportunity to have a voice and to contribute. So, Auntie, please, Missy D, tell us your definition of feminism. So I was having this conversation. I said to her, actually, the challenge is as girls, especially working class females who have spent years or even decades of fending for themselves. It comes natural.
Additional wife.
Oops, sorry. It comes natural for you to look out for yourself, sort out yourself, and before you know it, it's almost a question of why do you need the man? So that's how a woman can just slip into, because you've been providing for yourself and providing for yourself and providing for yourself. So it's almost like you need something, you get it. You work hard, you pray hard, you ask your friends, you get help, you ask everybody around you, and you are all right. So that's where it can come from. But the point around women emasculating men, I'm not for it. Like I said, men will always have a place in my life. And when I hear certain women talk about the fact that, oh, I am on the same pedestal as men, I feel like everybody as a human being is on a pedestal that is equal. But sorry, I can't compete with a man. Neither can a man compete with me. Come on, can a man braid their hair the way I braided mine? Don't worry, I have a video about this. Can a man rock this lipstick and do my eyebrow the way I've done it? No. Can a man? No. See, a man, there's no man that's called Vivian. There's no man that's Vymart. So, and the same way, there's no woman that is such and such a man. There's no woman that is Joe Blogs or whatever. So I have no plan of being a man, and no man to try and take my place because this place is already taken. So I'm not about the whole feminism where you emasculate men. No. I'm all about having a voice, having a say, because I feel like we're all equally intelligent and we can bring something to the table. And I know the place of people, and I know when to step back and when to speak up and all of that jazz, and I'm still learning it. So that's my take. So guys, give me your final thoughts. We're about to wrap this video now. I want to say it's my first Instagram, what do I can say? Instagram live. I've been doing a lot of Instagram live on Sunday 5 p.m. Guys, go and check that out. If you're watching the replay, go and check that out. But this is my first YouTube live, and I think I want to do it again. So in the comment section, let me know if you think we should do this again, because I think it's just easier to have you guys chat back to me, and we can just have a conversation and just have an evening together. I just like the fact that I feel like you are all sitting here in the same room as me, and we are just going to just be having conversation. I can see, thank you, do it again, please do it again. Okay, wait a minute. If men step back, it's their choice, and don't if men this is what Sugar Boss Lady said. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm waiting. If men step back, it's their choice and don't know their place in the first place. A man that knows his place would understand the woman is stepping up to help him. Yeah, Adeba TV, do it again. Okay, so we're going to do this again. I think the topic we're going to talk about is why African Christian girls don't talk about intimacy. What goes down in the bedroom. That topic was suggested. It's been on my mind. And I want to hear what you guys think. So Sugar Boss Lady said, men who think that way, they see it as feminist when they try to control the woman, ignoring her efforts. This is why I wish I had that comment. That comment, when I saw it, I was like, this would be one to react on a live, because if I react in the comment section, could it work? It will not be as impactful. I want to react there and then. So finally, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being patient even when we were 21 minutes late. Thank you, Ideba TV. Shout out to you guys. Ideba TV is the real MVP. She's the real supporter. She's actually the reason why we were able to have this live. So go and check out her channel. She's a London-based YouTuber. She's Nigerian as well, and you will love her content, especially if you have natural hair or you like shopping. Just go. When you get there, tell her Vymart sent you. Oh, Sugar Boss Lady said I should add calling. Okay, we could do that. We could actually do that. So I could have a number that I give you guys, and different people can call in, and so that you can express your emotion. I love this. 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 Okay, cool. So Sugar Boss Lady has just suggested that when we do an Instagram live, it'll be good. Sorry, a YouTube live. Forgive me, you guys. When we do a YouTube live, it'll be good to have the opportunity to call in so that she can express her emotions. So that when she wants to slap somebody, she can just slap somebody easily. She does not like typing. I'm going to get a number specifically for you. And when next, I'm thinking we should do this next Wednesday. What do you guys think? Should we do this next Wednesday or should we give it a week? Let me know what you prefer in the comment section, please. I would like to do it, and I would like to actually get the emotion and feel like we're all in the same room. So I'm going to get myself a new phone number. Of course, I'm not going to give the world my personal phone number. Why? Are we best friends? I'm joking. We are Vymart fam. Please. Oh, you can connect to Zoom. I don't know how I do that. On a live YouTube. Let's have a private conversation, sis. I would love for you to teach me how to do that. Whatever gets me to get people in, unless you are suggesting that we have a Zoom call. Okay, let's have a conversation. I would love it to be live. I would love it to be live because some of these topics, I just want to, that's why I like Instagram. But I wish people can talk back at me. I really like conversations rather than typing. And sometimes when I'm watching live as well, I don't like typing. So shout out to all of you that joined. I'm going to give all of you a shout out now. Gold Coast Beauty, thank you for joining. Sugar Boss Lady, thank you. Missy D, thank you. Ideba TV, I love you. Guys, go and check out our channel. For my sake, just go to a channel, show some love, and show some support. Georgia Williams, thank you. Osasu, thank you. Need, thank you. Metro Gypsy, thank you. See, everyone that joined, I can only see if you left a comment. If you did not leave a comment, I really cannot see your name. I'm going to try and look here and see if I've missed anybody. So who are the people that joined? Right, okay. I think I probably called everybody. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to stop this live. I'm going to leave it on my channel. So if you watch a replay, enjoy, leave a comment. Let us know if we missed anything. And we're going to do this again. It's probably going to be next Wednesday. I'm still thinking about it. If you think it should be next Wednesday and you're following me on Instagram, just DM and comment and say, yes, let's do it next Wednesday. Have a lovely evening. I am going to give myself a pat on the back because I'm going to have a banana and peanut butter smoothie sitting out in my garden just to enjoy the fact that I had my first YouTube live and I enjoyed it. It was not awkward. There was no silences. Even the glitch didn't make it impossible. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I thank you for the love. And I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget, we have Instagram Live on my Instagram channel this week, this Sunday at 5 p.m. I'll see you then, and I'll see you in my next video.